Coach, 2-1 loss. How did you feel about the team's play overall?
I thought we played good in spurts. That's a really good team. There's no easy shifts out there. Obviously, they're at the top of the league for a reason, and they showed it here today. But the fact we're able to compete with them and be in a position to win the game going in the third period, in a position to get points late in the third period, and failing to do that is disappointing. But there's a lot of things we can take out of this game that'll make us better.
How do you feel about Garrett's performance, and how do you feel that the goaltending in the organization's been a bit streamlined now over the last couple of days?
Well, I thought Garrett was good. He deserved a win today. I thought he deserved a shutout. We gave up two tough chances against there, but he gave us a chance to win the game. So we knew we were going to need a good goaltending performance here to hold these guys off, and he gave us that. So I was really happy with him. And as for the goaltending stuff, I don't know. That stuff we figured was going to sort itself out over time, and it has. So we'll get rolling here with the two young guys and give them a chance to get settled and get comfortable and find their way again.
What's impressed you most about Frank Corrado in the time that he's been here so far?
Well, I think, first of all, it's just the excitement that he's come here with. He's been really positive, talking to him and working with him. I thought he had an outstanding first couple of games out in Manitoba. It was a good chance for him. He's obviously fresh. He's coming in. He's playing. I thought he was really good. I thought he showed signs of wearing down a little bit, as I guess you would expect for a guy that hasn't played a lot. And then again today, I thought he was fine today. It's a tough game. That's a quick pace game out there. They come at you real fast. It's an older team. So I think he's done a good job. But he's just here to get his reps and get comfortable and just show himself that he can play.
He's the product of a previous regime, but he's hung around a little bit last year, and this year getting his first goal tonight. How did you think he played?
I thought he played good. I think he's been good in every game that he's been in for us. It was good to see him get a goal, and could have had two, obviously, with the breakaway. He's real good. He gives us a lot of speed. He's an older first-year player. So that comes in handy, especially in a game like this against an older team with a lot of depth. But I think he's done a nice job for us. He can help us. Even strength, penalty kill. Like I say, his speed comes in real handy to help us get down the rink. So I like him a lot, and I think he's contributed well when he's been here.
Going with 11 forwards give you an opportunity to get some of your younger, skilled players a little bit more minutes. Wilkes-Barre get a lot of that in the first period, and does it sort of allow them to show their skills a little bit more?
Yeah, we obviously with Corrado coming in, we had a decision to make on what we're going to do, and who we're going to sit on defense, or are we going to sit a defenseman? And we just made the decision that we would go with 7, and it would open up an opportunity to get more minutes. We're on home ice here. We get last change. We get 3 timeouts that go out through the period, so we thought we could make it work. And I think that we have. There's positives and negatives that go with it, like there is any decision that you make. But anytime we can get those guys more minutes, it's only a positive for us.
When a team sends a guy down like Frankie, or in particular Frankie, how much instruction do you get from Babs or Lou about what they want of him, or what they want you to instruct him to do? Or is it just like you said, let him get his reps in?
Yeah, it's no more instruction than we get. It's through our constant communication. It's just it's more not so much the instruction coming in. It's more the feedback of how he's doing and what's happening while he's here. The system and the structure that we play with is similar or same as what they are with the Leafs. So the instruction, I guess, is just to play and execute. And they trust that they know when he's here that we recognize our responsibility to get him on the ice and get him the minutes. And he's been up over 20 minutes every game that he's been here. We're trying to just keep putting him out there. Even though we have 7, he's 7 D-man. We make sure it doesn't affect his minutes, and he's getting all the reps that he needs. And that's really what our responsibility is.
The NHL can be a little bit cutthroat because they're in it to win, right? But as a former player yourself, do you sort of feel for a guy that is a scratch as often as Frankie has been the last 2 years?
You know what? Every player is a competitor, but at the same time, there's only so many jobs available to be in the NHL. And as a guy that went through it as a young player, I went through it. I wanted to play. You want to be on the ice as much as you can. But you also, as you get older, you realize just how special opportunity is to be in the NHL. And one thing I'll say about Frankie is, he's just this 2 seasons in a row, he's been down here on a conditioning stint, and he's a much better player now than he was a year ago. And that's a credit to the work that he's put in. It's a credit to the work that all the staff of the Maple Leafs have put in, coaching staff, training staff. It's a good sign that he's continuing to get better. It's a credit to the practices and just the fact they continue to work with him. So he's a better player than he was here a year ago, and that's a positive sign for Frankie and the Leafs.
You can see that. Like, what sorts of things do you see? Is he a faster skater, a better stick, like just better anticipation? Like,
yeah, I see him moving better. I see him moving the puck better, a little more decisive, more confident. And for a guy that hasn't played, that's really good. That's a really good sign. He gets a lot of pucks to the net on the offensive blue line. He's breaking out well. Just the little details in the defensive zone that he's picked up over time through practicing every day, and the extra time he would get working with DJ Smith. I really see those things. I saw it in training camp, in exhibition when I was hanging around there, and I saw it again in his time here.